Good afternoon, Ms. Burks.
Good afternoon.
You please state your full name for the record.
Bridget Benning Burks.
And Ms. Burks, are you the mother of Jade Tristan Benning?
Yes.
And can you describe when was Jade Benning born?
Jade was born on March 6, 1998.
Or do me a favor, just pull that base of that mic over there where you're situated. Okay?
Ms. Burks, did Ms. Benning have any siblings?
She had one.
And who is that?
Well, actually, let me correct that. She had 2 stepbrothers, and then she had 1 half-sister.
Was she your only daughter?
She was my only child.
And when you had Jade, where were you living?
Little Rock, Arkansas.
And is that where you lived when she grew up?
Yes.
And can you describe your relationship with your daughter, especially as she's growing up in high school and college, and kind of that time before she moved to Nashville?
It was my life. Everything I did was for her. From cheer competitions, high school cheer, supporting her through her culinary, and even supporting her move to Nashville.
Did you want her to move to Nashville?
No.
And can you describe how often would you and Jade communicate?
We text a whole lot. This generation likes to text versus talk, but pretty much every day.
And can you describe your relationship with Jade? Obviously, every mother-daughter relationship is very different. Did she tell you things and confide in you about what was going on in her life?
Most things. There's always things that a child's not gonna.
Was she fairly forthcoming and
Yes.
kind of included you in details about friends and if she was dating someone and things like that?
Yes.
And can you describe when she moved to Nashville? Where did she start living initially? Like what time frame was that when she moved here?
She actually left Arkansas about the last week of 2021 because she was starting January 1st, 2022 at her new job.
And can you describe, was she excited to start as a chef?
Very excited.
Did you come and visit her here in Nashville?
Yes.
And what, if anything, do you know about Miss Nigella Jackson?
She's my second child. She's my adopted daughter.
Is it fair to say that her and Jade have been friends almost their entire lives?
Yes.
And were you aware of how close they were when they were both living here in Nashville?
Yes.
And kind of preface question, did your daughter have any allergies?
None.
No, any allergies of any kind?
No.
That time frame, which you know now when she met Blaze Taylor, did she tell you about him in that time frame of August of 2022?
Yes.
And can you describe how much information did she give you?
Not a lot.
And can you describe, when did you find out that your daughter Jade was expecting a baby?
I believe it was November 3rd or 4th when I'm not exactly sure the exact date, but it was right after she found out.
So within 24 hours of that first ultrasound that Miss Jackson and her went to. And can you describe, how did she tell you?
She called me. I was at work. Said, I need you to call me on your lunch. I said, okay. Then I took my lunch, went outside. I called her. She said, hold on, I gotta send you a picture I need you to look at. So while I'm on the phone with her, she sends the picture of the pregnancy test.
And what was your reaction?
Shock. I said, wow, is this yours? And she said, yep. I said, I guess we're having a baby.
And can you describe what was your daughter's reaction?
She was delayed. I asked her, we are having the baby, and she confirmed yes.
Was she, I guess, kind of have that attitude of yes, she was going to fairly quickly after finding out?
Yes. Immediately, abortion was not an option for her.
And did you and her discuss that?
Yes.
What, if anything, did she tell you about the father of the baby when she told you she was pregnant?
When she told me, she had not told him yet.
And did you guys discuss kind of that process of her telling him?
Very vaguely, because she was working, and I mean, she just said she was going to tell him.
And did she contact you and let you know what happened?
I texted her because I work days, she worked nights, and asked, how did it go? And she said, not good.
And did you continue to communicate with her about kind of what was going on with her pregnancy, as well as if she was having any contact with him?
Yes. When she told me that he did not want the baby, then that's when they quit communicating.
And when you say she told you he did not want the baby, what did she say?
That he wanted her to have an abortion.
Did he kind of give her, I guess, did she feel like she had some choice, or was that a definitive?
If she had the baby, he wanted nothing to do with the baby. He didn't want it to have his name. He didn't want the child to ever know who he was. Is what she told me.
And after that was, I guess, his decision, what did Jade do? Did that change her mind at all about having her baby?
No, because myself, my husband, her father, her stepmother, her family and friends all made it very clear that that baby and her would be very loved and taken care of regardless.
And did you and her dad both support her in having the baby regardless if Mr. Taylor was going to claim the baby or be involved?
100%.
And did your daughter Jade, did she send you pregnancy updates along the way? And specifically kind of in that January, February time when she started showing more, was she sending you pictures and updates about what was going on?
Yes. Videos.
And I have a video on a thumb drive as well as a set of photographs. I can, defense counsel is familiar with these.
What is it you need?
Oh, I'm sorry. If the witness can be handed a set of 9 photographs, and I have a video that I'll put on a thumb drive, and I have it all ready to submit.
Okay. You need these back, or you have them?
No, I have them here.
Okay, switch it to their,
I have it.
okay.
Ms. Sparks, there's a video that's one of the videos that Jade sent you. Did she send it to you by text message?
Yes. In the video, she's saying 19 weeks.
Did Jade send you videos and pictures like that often? And when I say often, I mean almost at least every week, if not multiple times a week.
Yes.
And can you describe what all was she doing to prepare to have the baby in that kind of January, February, those last few weeks?
We spent a lot of time texting, looking at Facebook Marketplace, making purchases. She would make purchases here in Nashville, and I was doing the same in Little Rock.
And were you and her together both preparing for a nursery for her baby girl?
Yes.
And I just handed you some photographs. I'm going to ask that the video and the thumb drive be made an exhibit.
All right.
I believe it's 53.
51.
And then the photographs can be 54.
All right, 53, 54.
And Ms. Sparks, you were here when Detective Miller showed that she sent you a series of 9 photographs. Are these the photographs that she sent you on February 6th of 2023?
Yes, they are.
And this is the first image, this second image. Did you recognize where she was in this picture?
In her kitchen.
And specifically, there is a camera to the left of the stove. Were you familiar with that camera?
Yes, I purchased it for her.
And were you aware, is that where she typically kept that camera?
Yes.
And this next image is 3. Is that another picture that she took that day?
Correct.
And the next image is number 4. And then this photograph is number 5. Can you describe what's in it?
Her with the ultrasound.
And had she just found out that she was having a baby girl?
Yes.
And this next picture, do you recognize that picture specifically?
Yes.
And was that the picture that she kind of kept? And this next photograph, can you describe what's in that one?
She's holding ultrasound and some Ben and Jerry's half-baked ice cream.
And she was about halfway through her pregnancy.
Correct.
And then this last photograph,
Just holding the Ben and Jerry's half-baked ice cream.
and then this last one is kind of a collage pic that she sent you of multiple things. Is that right?
Correct.
That time frame right then when she was sending you those photographs, she had just had the appointment about the gender, and was there something going on with her pregnancy where she was going to have some more appointments that week?
Yes. When they did the ultrasound, they spotted something on the heart, and so they wanted to do some testing to make sure the baby did not have any kind of Down syndrome or anything else wrong with it.
When you talked to your daughter about that, was she upset about it, or was that a huge concern for her?
Of course she was nervous, but stayed very positive. We
And-
both were positive.
And did she find out soon after that that everything was fine?
Yes.
Those pictures that she took, which she took a lot of pictures that day in the kitchen, because were you aware of her social media? Did you guys communicate on social media sometimes?
Yes.
With Instagram and other platforms?
Yes.
Did she post any of those pregnancy photos to her social media?
No.
And do you know why?
Because she told me that Blaze did not want anyone to know. So she kept everything private.
And can you describe you still live in Arkansas, is that right? Were you allowed to tell all of your friends about Jade's pregnancy?
No.
And I guess you've described that she's very happy about the pregnancy, is that right? Is there anything about you not being allowed to tell people that means she was not happy about it?
I'm sorry, repeat that.
I said, can you explain, like, why would she not let you tell people?
Because, as we all know, Blaze went to A-State. Little Rock being the size it is, a lot of people went to A-State, and there was a lot of mutual people.
Yeah, maybe just,
But do you have an objection?
yes, I'm objecting if we're speculating as to why she thinks Blaze didn't want it.
She's answered in terms of why she wanted it private previously. What's your next question?
Was there something that was about to happen kind of in the, I guess, week or two following February 25th of 2023 that was going to change that status of you not telling people?
Yes.
And what was that?
It was her 25th birthday, and she planned on making it public.
And can you describe, did she have parties planned?
Yes, we had 2 different baby showers planned.
Did you discuss with her how that was going to work? Like, did people know that she was pregnant?
No.
But there was a very distinct plan that she was finally going to tell everybody.
Right. Surprise.
And that week that it happened, did you talk to your daughter that week?
Mm-hmm.
And even specifically on February 25th of 2023, did you message with Jade that night?
Yes.
And that previously introduced exhibit that Detective Tom Miller put in, did you recognize that post?
Yes.
And what is that?
That's her Alfredo sauce.
And is that a post that Jade made to Instagram to her story that night of February 25th,
Yes.
2023? And you've seen all of the photos that she took of the date night. Did she post any of those?
No.
And then this next image, it was Instagram, but it didn't technically say who posted it. Do you recognize that?
Yes.
And can you describe what that is?
That is the chicken spaghetti I made that night.
And did you know what she was making, or did she know what you were making?
No, neither one.
And those messages that Detective Miller put on the screen between you and Jade, is that the last time that you talked to her?
Yes.
Can you describe how you found out?
I received a phone call from Najee Jackson.
And can you describe how Miss Jackson sounded on that phone call?
She was crying. She was frantic. Just said, something's happening. I'm on my way. I can't get to her fast enough.
And did Miss Jackson tell you what she heard Jade say?
Yes.
And what did you do when she called?
My husband and I were out. We went straight home, packed a bag, and headed to Nashville.
And what time did you get here?
Approximately 3:30 in the morning.
And when you arrived, who was at the hospital?
Her stepmom stayed by her side until I could get here.
And was Miss Jackson still there?
No,
Were any of her other friends there?
no.
Was this,
She was in ICU and was not allowed to have visitors at the time.
did you at any point see Mr. Taylor there?
Yes, when we arrived. He was in the parking garage because he'd been asked to leave once they moved her to ICU.
Had you ever seen him before?
Never. That was the first night I ever spoke to him.
And did he speak to you?
Yes.
And did he tell you what happened to Jade?
That he thought she had an allergic reaction.
Did he tell you anything about what Jade said on that 6-minute and 9-second call?
No. That was not mentioned.
And after that moment, did you see him again?
No.
Can you describe that time frame of being at the hospital? Who was there and kind of what was going on?
For the first few days, only her parents were allowed in the room. And then once we determined,
Which Ms. Burks, I'm going to get to that part. But before that, when you first got there, were there still police there at the hospital?
no,
Was anyone there to interview you and tell you about a criminal investigation?
no.
How did that make you feel?
At that point, I just wanted to get to my child.
At some point when you're at the hospital, I guess, can you describe what's going on as far as any police activity that first day?
I did not see a police officer during the day. Before I arrived, her stepmother was the one in contact with, I guess it was the detective.
And I guess at some point, did you get your daughter's phone?
Yes.
And when was that?
Once I got there, her stepmother gave me her phone and her keys.
And when you got her phone, what did you do with it?
Put it in my purse at first.
At some point, did you look at her phone?
Yes.
And did you have your daughter's passcode?
Yes.
That kind of shows how close you guys are. So you had her passcode to get in her phone.
We had the same passcode.
And when you got in her phone, what, if anything, did you do?
I went directly to her Blink camera.
And that's that camera that we saw that should have been to the left of the stove.
Correct.
I guess kind of based off of everything you know, did she have a current subscription?
No.
Do you have Blink cameras?
Yes.
Are you familiar with how they work?
Yes.
If you don't have a subscription, can you still see a live feed?
Yes.
And can you describe when you looked in her phone, what was it an image of?
Her balcony with her blinds open, looking out the back, her window off onto her balcony in her bedroom.
Can you describe, did that seem normal or what did you think when you saw
I
that?
immediately went into a panic asking why her camera had been moved because I knew my child had her camera in her kitchen facing her door.
And at that point, did you know whether or not Mr. Taylor had access to that apartment? Whether or not he had a key?
I know he did not have a key
Okay.
because she only had one key.
And what was your involvement, if any, in people going over to the apartment?
As soon as I got off the phone with Miss Jackson and I realized that they were headed to the hospital, I immediately called her friend Lauren and said, I don't know what's going on. I need you to go straight to Jay's apartment and lock it up. It does not need to be left unlocked. I said, I need you to get her apartment key and take it to Andrea at the hospital. And that's what she did.
And you know that friends, Miss Franklin, they went back to the apartment. Was that something that you directed them to do?
After discussing the whole camera situation and not knowing, the detective called her stepmother, Andrea Brown. She asked, could we go to the apartment? And we were told yes.
And was that the detective that was there the first night or Detective Reese?
The one that was there the first night.
Okay. So your impression is that you all had permission, nobody else was coming?
I would never have gone into that apartment if we'd have been told not to.
And Ms. Burks, at some point Detective Reese showed up and things started moving in the investigation phase. But can you describe what was happening at the hospital?
My child just laid there on life support. When we got there, she was having seizure-like activity. They were pumping her with medications, but ultimately we were told her brain had herniated and there was nothing they could do.
And Ms. Burks, what do you do for work?
I work at the VA hospital, Veterans Hospital, in the emergency room.
And while you are not a medical professional, does your job make you very familiar
Yes.
with these medical conditions?
I've been there 26 years. I'm very familiar with all the medical terminology.
When the doctors were telling you about Jade's condition, what did that mean to you?
That there was nothing that could be done to bring my baby back.
And what did they tell you about Jade's unborn baby?
The length of time that she went without oxygen and the baby went without oxygen. And she's in that condition, therefore, the baby wouldn't have been viable.
And did you even consult with a doctor at your hospital about what they were saying?
I did.
And based on everything that the doctors were telling you about whether her baby could survive, what decision did you all have to make?
Take her DNR.
And
And to ultimately decide when we wanted to take her off of life support.
And when did that happen?
On her 25th birthday.
Thank you, Ms. Burks. I don't have anything else.
Questions in the chat?
know this has been very difficult. We've been here all week, longer than a week, so just have a few questions for you, okay? I think you mentioned this, I want to make sure I understood it. Before the 25th or the 26th, you never met Mr. Taylor, right?
Correct.
And you never talked to him on the phone?
Correct.
Your daughter, Jade, had maybe mentioned to him that was kind of the extent of your contact with Mr. Taylor?
Correct. He was around her one time, and I said to him, I said hi.
Like a video call or a phone call or something?
I don't remember if it was a video call. I just remember one time she was around him, and I said, tell him I said hi. But I've never personally spoken with him.
So your comment that her not wanting to post things publicly was because of Blaze never told you that, right?
No, I never spoke with him.
Okay, I just want to make sure I understood. That was from Jade, right?
Correct.
And I know you and your daughter were very close, right?
Very close.
And I know you've heard a lot of things during this trial. Is it possible there were any little parts of her life that you didn't know about?
Most kids have parts of their life that they don't tell their parent about.
Okay, that's fair. I appreciate that. Before you, actually, I'm sorry. Before you got, so, let me get this right. The party that you were going to have on the 25th birthday, where she was going to have a baby shower and all that stuff,
We weren't having a baby shower on on her birthday. We were having a birthday dinner.
oh, was the baby shower around then?
The baby shower was going to be in April.
Okay, I'm sorry. I thought you were having like a joint birthday party baby shower.
No.
Do you know if Blaze was invited to that?
No, it was here in Little Rock.
Okay. So far as you know, he maybe didn't even know about that, right?
I'm not sure if he knew or not.
Okay. So you don't have any information that Mr. Taylor was even aware that Jade was going to go public about her pregnancy on her 25th birthday?
I'm not sure.
Okay. Thank you. I know when you got here, there was a lot going on. And when did you get Jade's phone?
As soon as I got to the hospital.
So like 3:34 in the morning?
Yes.
And you got that from Ajay?
No, I got that from her stepmother.
From her stepmother. Okay. Thank you. I apologize. I didn't realize. And when you opened her phone and looked in it, when was that?
I don't know the exact time.
And so you could see in the Blink application, and there's a live feed, but no, like, you couldn't scroll backwards, right?
Correct.
And so you can't see in that Blink application when the camera was moved?
No, you cannot. It's a live feed.
And so you don't have any information about when that camera was moved?
No, I do not.
When was the last time you saw it in Jade's kitchen?
Possibly in those photos. She didn't call me a lot from her kitchen.
Okay, that's fair. Thank you. No further questions.
You need to redirect.
just wanted to clarify, Jade was planning a birthday party in Little Rock. She had a dinner, y'all had reservations, she picked out the place. She's planning this party because you're planning a baby shower and people are gonna have to know she's pregnant before you can send out baby shower invites.
That is correct.
So that was kind of a big thing for her, and y'all were talking about it a lot.
Correct.
It was something that was definitely going to be happening.
Correct.
Jade was planning multiple other things at the same time. Specifically, she had a catering event that was coming up, and she was messaging you with menus and things about that, and she was really excited about it.
It was one of my friend's weddings,
When was that wedding supposed to be?
March 3rd. I was supposed to be a bridesmaid. And obviously I didn't get to go.
Thank you, Ms. Brooks.
Any other questions?
Mr. Taylor wasn't involved in any of the plans with you and Jade, was he?
No.
Thank you.